I'm Laura Scott, president of Weber's Jewelry Making Tools. Today I want to show you how easy it is to fuse Argentium Sterling Silver. But before we get started though, anytime you're working with an open flame, we want to make sure we take the right safety precautions. So using eyewear, proper eyewear, tie your hair back if it's long, make sure your clothes are not loose fitting where they could get in front of the flame. So we'll go ahead and get started here. I have 16 gauge Argentium Sterling wire and I've made it into a ring shape. And what I'm going to do is I cut, this is important when you're working with the wire, to make sure you have a flush cut on each side. This is actually still open. And we really like to use the Lindstrom shears. They make a nice flush cut on each side of your wire. And so to get this ring aligned, we want to make sure those are touching and right next to each other. So first we would wiggle it shut, and then I want to push past each side to create that tension so that when I wiggle them shut, they really stay in place. And so when I have those two sides aligned, I'm going to lay this on. I'm using a solderite board. It reflects the heat really well. I'm going to go ahead and lay that down. I'm going to light my torch. Let me put my glasses on and tie my hair back real quick. And then I'm going to light this torch. And I'm going to lock it into place so I don't have to hold my finger on that flame. I'm going to keep that locked into place. And I'm just going to start heating around the piece. This board will reflect that heat really well. And I'm going to come in, as I can see it's starting to get nice and hot. I'm going to come in here and focus on that piece that we want to fuse. And there it goes. I can start to see it. There it went. And turn my flame off. Now when we're working with Argentium silver, we want to give it time to cool because it can become pretty brittle. So we're going to let that cool for a little bit before we move it. And then I'm just going to come in with tweezers once I've given it time to cool. And I'm going to quench that in the water. And look at that. This is what I love about Argentium. We don't have to go and pickle it after. It keeps that nice shine to it. And that piece is fused together nice and strong. And that is so simple. So I want to show you a few design ideas you can do using this technique. This is a bracelet where we've fused together a bunch of rings and put that pattern on with the Weber's ring and hoop press. These hearts were all fused together. This is a lovely, we always get so many compliments on this design, and we do have a tutorial on how to do that specific pattern. And here's another piece of the rectangles using the parallel pliers that we've just fused all those pieces together. And this is a nice ring. So many different options once you learn how to fuse that Argentium. It's a very nice silver to work with. So if you'd like more information on how to make these designs and tips on jewelry making, visit us at webersu.com and like us on Facebook.